Hello and welcome to Let's Play Dark Chronicle. I introduce you to plot and also the future, which we've seen in that animation a few times before. Now, we accomplished various things here, but the most important of which is this.
Look at that!
Hey, it's Lao Chow's bistro.
We have done it. We have restored part of the future, which means we can save the apprentice of the person who we really wish was still alive to save the future. I think that made sense. Probably not, but
It smells really good.
Yeah.
well, let's go over and see what's cooking. But actually, no, I'll search for chests afterwards. Unless there's any in obvious positions. Ah. Oh, I thought that was a chest. That's just, yeah, a bit of shading. Right. Lao Chow's Bistro.
Wow, this is it?
Yep.
Now, there are some photo
something
opportunities
smells
here,
good.
I think.
Let's check it out. Are you Lao Chow?
Yes, welcome! What can I get you?
Actually, we didn't come to eat today.
Then get out of my restaurant.
We've got a friend that's very ill. She's in bad shape. We want to give her your miracle dish so she can get better. Could you make it for her, please?
I see. I wish I could help you, but there's a special ingredient I need to make my miracle dish.
A special ingredient?
To make my miracle dish, I need a white windflower. People say that it's extinct now. You can't find it anywhere at all.
I think that shows that you've over-advertised your miracle dish, if I'm honest. If you are responsible for farming it out of existence,
You used to be able to find them flowering in deep valleys.
A white windflower, huh?
Monica, there's a chance that it might grow back in Starlight Canyon.
Yeah, it is the past after all.
Yep.
Okay,
Lao
Lao
Chow hasn't
Chow,
farmed it
we'll
to
see
death
what
yet.
we can do.
Right. Now, I'm trying to remember if there are any. Pork dumpling. Special Peking duck. Yep, that is all that. A scroll. Chinese lantern. That might be it. But still, that's quite good. We can buy things off him a bit later, but not quite now. So let's head out and look for those small chests. Then, what we're going to do is do a bit more plot. Yep, there's going to be lots of plot this video, and then after that, there's going to be some backtracking. For reasons that shall become obvious once they happen. So, there's nothing here yet, but there is a chest. Our chest contains potato pie. So that's a defense increase for Max. And another building over there, it is. I'm bound to keep missing chests, but let's see what's in here first. Now, which one is this? Ah. Weapon? Pot. Ah, this is the weapon store. Now, here is where you can buy the chopper directly if you haven't recruited Lynne yet to allow you to do it. You can also buy a swan, which is a Spheda club. Interesting. A sandbreaker, a rare sword. You can buy bandit brassards and things here. Nothing brilliant, but the sandbreaker that is one of the two weapons you need to... Ooh, book. Weapon barrel crescent-shaped light. We haven't got the crescent-shaped light just yet, so we can't do that one. Yep. So we've been foretold, partly because we were back 100 years ago when we had the opportunity to foretell it. Yeah, but obviously no sage. disappointed at the lack of chests, actually. I thought there were a few more about. The upper level hasn't been completed yet, so that might be why. Oh no, there is one here. Awesome. That's another potato pie. Which rather irritatingly means we've got Max's defense boosted quite high, but not Monica's. Oh, I'm not going to complain that the fact it's happened, it's just, well, I am, but still, defense boosts are defense boosts. Just means that Max now has more hit points and more defense than Monica. We'll balance that out with the next set of health items we get. Oh well, I'm sure there'll be more. Anyway, back to the past, where we must now search for a white windflower. And there's a place we can go for that. Yep, let's go to Starlight Canyon. And let's go to Barger's Valley. Where I am now going to have to use a lot of save state abuse. Well, potentially a lot of save state abuse. So, here we are in Barger's Valley, where there's another talking animal. This should surprise Monica.
Condor, we don't want to fight. We want to ask you something.
Well, the Condor has been carrying us around all this time.
What's that now?
We're looking for a white windflower. Have you seen any near here?
White windflower? Haven't heard of it.
I bet you could find one from the sky. Will you help us look?
I don't think so. I've got enough to worry about.
What's the matter?
Look at that, will you? Some
It's a
weird
blue
old
swirly thing.
something is up above my home with my dear chicks inside. I'd like to give my sweet children some food, but I can't get near the place.
Looks like a time distortion. I guess time is starting to be affected in this era too.
Oh dear, time travel has caused paradoxes, causes holes
Distortion?
in time. Oh dear.
That's right. When Griffin disturbed the flow of time, it started
And
to warp
us.
and become strained in places. Those places are time distortions. There are already lots of time distortions in my era, but it looks like they've started happening in this time too.
How can we get rid of it?
Whenever there's a time distortion, there's always a fragment that falls out somewhere nearby. If you hit that fragment into the distortion, you can make the distortion go away.
Really?
Yep.
You can get rid
The
of it?
golf minigame coming up now.
Well, what are you waiting for? I'll help you find your white wind thingy when you're done.
Really? Okay, Monica, let's get rid of it.
It's not all that easy. Here, hold on.
Let's find a stick.
Now, where is it?
This gets better
There
once
it
we
is.
find actually some Spheda clubs. I think we actually...
This is it. This is a time distortion fragment. It's also called a sphere. Be careful, you can't touch it with your bare hands. You
sure you
hit it
could.
with a long stick or something. It's not too complicated, but it's hard to get it into the distortion. We need some kind of long stick to hit the sphere with. See if there's some kind of stick handy. Then I'll show you how to hit the sphere.
Barely saw it and it's just obviously there. Actually, I'm not sure where it is. It's a bit dark as well. Probably even darker on your screen, which I'm still not 100% sure how to fix properly. I do like how this is set up exactly like a golf course. Ah, there we are. We find a handy stick. As you can see, there's a little tea area, there's a sandpit, and from now on, we'll be able to do this on dungeon levels. However, unlike this place, all the dungeon levels are randomly generated, which
Hey, you
makes
got
certain,
one! Okay, let's try it.
certain Spheda games virtually impossible.
Okay, listen up. You hit the sphere with a stick and send it flying. That's called taking a shot. Make a good shot and you'll get the sphere into the distortion. But there's one thing you've got to remember. When you hit the time distortion fragment, also called the sphere, against something, it changes color, from blue to red back to blue, like that. If the distortion is blue, you can only wipe it out with the red sphere. When the sphere and the distortion are the same color, they repel each other and it won't work. So if your sphere is the same color as the distortion, you have to hit it up against a wall or something and change the color back. It's the only way you can wipe out the distortion. We call this hitting the sphere up against a wall to change its color bumping. You can bump the sphere as many times as you want, but the number of shots you can take are limited, so watch out. If you don't get the sphere into the distortion within the allotted number of shots, the sphere disappears and you fail. In my
And we will
era,
fail
call
a
the
lot.
act of wiping out time distortions like this, Spheda. Some people even play Spheda like a sport. With the world in danger like this, I know it sounds pretty dumb, but I guess people like to escape from reality. That's about it. Did you get all that? Want me to explain again?
No, I think we're fine with that.
Okay, you can try it now.
Now, this is essentially a trick shot. But I'm useless at... you can put spin on the ball, there's various other bits and pieces. As you can see, we can hit this 3 times, but I'm going to save here. Let's equip ourselves with our handy stick, which, as you can see, is a useless little weapon. And we will be replacing it with Spheda Club as soon as we get one. Right, now let's just find it. Where are we? You see that little star up there? That seems very inviting. Let's see if I can just... Right, that's about as good as I can get it. Right, then it's pretty much hit, hit, hit. So full power, close enough, and that's gone wide. This has probably failed. It's failed. Let's try that again. Sorry, I am making this shot, because it's just... If you fail this shot, it becomes real... You may say you have 3 shots. But this is an exacting measure if you can do it here. I keep missing that. And that's going low again. Right. Let's go slightly higher because we seem to failing to hit it at the correct thing, and now it's getting awkward. There we go. Right. Save. This will be even worse once I'm doing it in a dungeon level, as I've said. Yay, that's good. Might still be low though. No, that's fine. That's what we were after. And once that happens, it tends to get replaced by a treasure chest, which has usually some quite good stuff in it.
Alright, I did it!
Yep,
Wow,
we did at
you're
the third time
good.
of asking. Well, we had 3 shots.
Oh, my babies.
And that is Spheda in a nutshell. Now what I'm going to be doing is going to go back through each of the levels so far for 3 reasons. Firstly, to train the lower weapons. Secondly, to try and complete all the Spheda requirements.
Thank you all so much. How can I ever repay you?
Give me that white windflower on your head.
Hey, look!
What? What is...
This is it! The flower we've been looking for!
Worryingly, if it grows on condors' heads, that suggests condors are extinct as well.
I can't believe your flower would be growing on my head. Take it if that's what you need. After all, it's thanks to you that my children are safe and sound.
Thank you, Mrs. Condor.
Well, I'm off. Oh, almost forgot. When that strange hole thingy disappeared a while ago, this fell out. It just gets in my way. Here, take it.
And we get a proper club. A Spheda club. Slightly glitchy there. Apologise.
See you!
Right, now that that's done, let us go back to the future. Get that, get that Wonder Dish now that we have the extinct and ridiculously now rare ingredient. Back to the Future. See if we can find any more chests on the way round, actually. Certainly there should be more. At the very least, there should be some that will allow me to balance out Max and Monica a bit. But, yeah. Anyway, that shall's bistro. And right at the bottom of the inventory, the white windflower.
Wow! Unbelievable! You've got a white windflower!
I thought I destroyed them all.
Now you'll make your miracle dish for us, right?
Of course! It's been quite a while, but let's give it a whirl.
All right.
Don't mess this up. Almost as good as Hi-Yo.
This'll make Lynne better.
Yeah,
We hope so.
her. Lao Chow, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Now,
Hope it does the trick!
well, he didn't charge us, so that's 1 plus. Right, let's see if we can actually buy anything from him now. Well, apparently they the effects wear off once they cool, so let's go back 100 years. So they won't have cooled off too much by then. Ew. And then I'm really going to stop the video because it seems to be skipping out, which probably suggests my antivirus is going through an update. 'Cause that's what it normally means. But, any case. There are also a couple of characters we can recruit now, I think. The Spheda's started up.
Woo, woo. How did it go?
We have the Miracle
No need
Dish!
to worry. He made us the miracle dumplings.
Yeah, they look really good, too.
Hands off! Those are for Lynne.
I know. Let's hurry up and get them to her.
Okay.
She's right there. And where are we? Miracle Dumplings.
Ooh, she's coming too.
What happened?
Lynne! Oh, thank goodness you're all better.
Argo, please. Why am I here? Has Master Crest gone off to training? Why didn't he wake me?
Lynne,
Why, Argo?
you don't remember then about Master Crest?
Looks like she's lost her memory.
Oh dear.
Huh?
Lynne, Master Crest.
What about him?
Master Crest is gone, Lynne. He's dead.
What? Come on, Argo. Don't joke around.
So you really don't remember. You must have amnesia. Master Crest gave his life to protect the moon crystal. He was a brave and wise mage.
What? But what are you saying, Argo? Where is Master Crest? Tell me, where is he?
Listen closely, Lynne. I know you may not remember, but you and Master Crest set out like always to inspect the moon crystal. But that day was different. A
You're attacked by
flying
Griffin.
warship appeared in the night sky and opened fire on the lighthouse. Master Crest sacrificed himself to keep the lighthouse's moon crystal safe from harm. You must have seen that happen, Lynne. You yourself came to me in tears and told me all about it. Have you really forgotten?
No, I don't believe my master's dead.
Lynne, I know you don't want to believe it, but you'll never move
Stupid
forward
updates.
if you keep running from the truth.
Lynn, we can go save Crest right now. We'll
can?
change his history so he won't have to die.
Oh, not more messing up with time. This all those time distortions, you know.
You can save him?
Why don't you come with us? If your memory returns, you can help save him.
My memories. Master, I don't know. I just don't know.
Lynne, in the very depths of your heart, I think you want to forget you ever saw Master Crest's death. That's why you can't remember it. But your memories are crucial if we are to save Master Crest. You must do your best to remember.
Don't worry, there's plenty of time. Let's take Lynne with us and go to the Cape Lighthouse. Maybe that will help her to remember something.
Yes,
And
we
so
have
we've
to
been
try.
given our little quest.
Then please, look after Lynne. Good luck, and be careful.
Now, Lynn's actually quite a good character, but she is now pretty much stuck with us. What her character does, and she's the only one, as far as I can remember, who gives us bonus points with the brassards or amulets, which Monica has. None of the other characters seem to have that. Also, rather irritatingly, at the end of the chapter, she sort of disappears. So there's not really a lot we can do. This is about the only time you can power up amulets. However, what I'm going to be doing now, and this is going to take quite a considerable amount of off-screen. I'm going to do this off-screen mostly. We're going to go through the underground channel, through Sindane, and then through Balance Valley thus far. And we're going to do all the Spheda things. Now I'm going to probably record just the Spheda parts of it, purely for the fact I'm going to fail at all of them. I'll mark these videos separately, possibly even putting them as a separate thing actually. And then obviously, from each dungeon level from now on, we'll have Spheda, we'll possibly have fishing as well, plus we'll have the Diorama. So now I will be dungeon level plus quite a lot of other stuff there that's done there. There's also, I think now that Spheda's begun, a couple of characters we can recruit in Palm Brinks. Although I think we might have to do one or two of them first before this happens. Trying to remember. Anyway, until next time.